Hello, everyone! Welcome to the William Grand George Theater and Roger Williams University Performing Arts Center, aka The Barn. A few things before we start the show. I just want to point out our emergency exits. So one would be out the doors you came through, and then the double doors right into the building. Or behind me, to my left, there's, behind these curtains there, stairs down and out the doors to the right, double doors. Cell phones. If you have any cell phones, this thing, silence it or turn it off, please. We do not want to distract our actors. We put it in the program and on the signs on the door that there will be gunshot sound effects. Should that be something that would affect you after the Lives of Saints scene, you are free to leave through the double doors. We run about an hour with no intermission, and with that being said, enjoy the show.
We get it almost every night.
Well, here we are. This is my place.
Already? That was fast.
Swell party, huh?
Yeah, quite a swarm.
Thank you for flying me home.
No, sure. Absolutely. It was my pleasure. I'm happy to. I mean, you're very, very, very welcome. Is it that late? Is it? Anyway, I've got to be going. I'm sorry, is it April?
May.
Right, May. Later than I thought.
That's very funny, Virgil.
It's Horace, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. The buzz at that party was so loud.
So you're May, the Mayfly?
Yeah. Guess my parents didn't have much imagination. Mayfly.
You don't live with your parents, do you, May?
No, my parents died around dawn this morning.
Isn't that funny? Mine died around dawn, too.
Maybe it's fate.
Is that what it is? I've got to be going. Good night.
Do you want a drink?
I'd love a drink, actually.
Let me just turn on a couple of fireflies.
Wow. Great pond. Oh, I love the lily pad.
The lily pad was here. It kind of grew on me. Care to take the load off your wing?
That's all right. I'll just, hover. But will you look at that?
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Did we collide?
No, it's fine.
I've only had these wings about 6 hours.
Really? So have I. Wasn't molting disgusting?
Ugh, I'm glad it's over.
Care for some music? Let's see. I've got the Beatles, the birds, the crickets.
Ooh, I love the crickets.
Well, so do I.
So Matt, are there any mayflies in the neighborhood?
No, it's mostly wasps.
So you live here, all by yourself, alone,
All by my lonesome.
and when you look at that moon,
You know, that's the first moon I've ever seen.
that's the first moon I've ever seen.
Isn't that funny?
When were you born?
About 7:30 this morning.
So was I. 7:33.
Isn't that funny?
It is.
I think that moon is having a very emotional effect on me.
Me too.
It must be nature.
Me
Or
too.
maybe it's fate.
Me too. The frog.
Oh my god.
The frogs are coming. The frogs are coming.
Oh my god! We're gonna die! It's okay.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
okay. I think
Oh my
it's wrong.
goodness, that scared me.
That's one downside to living here. The frogs.
You know, I love frog films and frog literature. I just don't like frogs.
And they're so rude if you're not a frog yourself.
Look at me. I'm shaking.
Oh, why don't I fix you something? Would you like a grasshopper or a stinger?
Just some stagnant water will be fine. Ohms.
A little duckweed in that? Some algae?
Straight up is fine. Ohms.
Sure I couldn't tempt you to Try the lily pad?
Well, maybe just for a second.
Here you go. Cheers, Horace.
Long life, May.
Care to watch them too?
Sure, what's on?
Let's see. There is Ant-Man, A Bug's Life, the Bee Movie, Black Widow, ooh, Spider-Man,
The original or Tom Holland?
Tom Holland,
Ugh, too handsome.
and Planet Earth.
Ooh, what's on that?
Swamp Life with Sir David Attenborough.
That seems good.
Shall we try it?
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem. What's that?
I don't know. It's Latin.
What's Latin?
I don't know. I'm just a mayfly. We're right on time for it.
Hello, I'm David Attenborough. Welcome to Swamp Life.
Well, isn't this comfy?
Is my winging your way?
No, it's fine.
You might not believe it, but within this seemingly lifeless puddle, there thrives a teeming world of vibrant life.
May? Isn't that your pond?
I think that is my pond.
He said puddle.
Although this puddle is only several inches across, its stagnant water plays host to over 14 gazillion different species.
It is my pond.
Each species here is engaged in a constant, desperate battle for survival. Feeding, meeting, mating, breeding, dying, and feeding, and meeting, and mating, breeding, dying, meeting, mating, breeding, brooding, braiding, those that can braid, feeding, meeting, mating.
All right, Sir Dave.
Meeting, mating, mating, mating.
Only one thing on his mind.
The filth on television these days.
Tonight we start off with one of the saddest creatures of this environment,
The dung beetle.
The toad.
the lowly mayfly.
Did he just say the mayfly?
I think he said the lowly mayfly.
Yes, the lowly mayfly, like these two mayflies, for instance.
May? I think that's us!
Oh my God.
We're on television! I can't believe this!
I wish my mother was here to see this.
This is amazing!
Oh God, I look terrible.
No, you look very good.
I can't look at this.
As you can see, the mayfly is not one of nature's most attractive creatures.
At least we don't wear safari jackets.
I wish he stopped saying the lowly mayfly.
The lowly mayfly has a very distinctive
Oh, there must be something wrong with my antenna.
You don't have cable?
Not on this one.
and 60 tons of droppings.
That fixed it.
Can I offer you some food? I've got some plankton in the pond and some very nice gnats.
Ooh, I do love good nap.
I'll set it out. You can pick.
The mayfly first appeared some 350 million years ago
That's impressive.
and is of the order Ephemeroptera, meaning living for a single day.
Huh, I did not know that.
Living for a single day.
Here you go.
Gosh, May, that's beautiful.
There's salted gnat, curried gnat, Scotch smoked gnat.
I love that.
Gnat with pesto, sweet caramel gnat, and gnat king cole.
I don't think I can finish a whole one.
Not to worry. There's larvae dip in the center. Just dig in.
As for the life of the common mayfly,
Oh, we're common now?
it is a simple order of meeting, mating, meeting, mating,
Here we go
Meeting.
again.
breeding, feeding, breeding, feeding,
This dip is fabulous.
and dying.
Leaf.
Thank you.
Mayflies are a major food source for trout and salmon.
Would you look at that savagery?
That poor mayfly.
Fishermen like to bait hooks with mayfly lookalikes.
Bastards. Excuse me.
And then there is the giant bullfrog.
Frog. There's a frog. There's a frog! The frogs are coming! Ah!
other's wings.
It is funny. Do you think he's gone?
Who, David Attenborough?
The frog.
What frog?
As you can see, mayflies can be quite affectionate. Usually palpating their proboscises.
You know, I've been wanting to palpate your proboscis all evening.
I think it was larva at first sight. Oh, darling, darling.
Oh, do, darling, do. Let's always be good to each other, shall we?
Let's do that, darling. Always, always.
Always?
Always. Rub my antenna. Rub my antenna. Oh.
As you can see, sometimes mayflies like to rub their antennae together.
Oh, yes, that's it. Rub harder. Rub harder. Oh, yes.
Rub mine now. Rub my antenna. Oh, yes, yes, yes. There's the rub. There's the rub.
Isn't that a picture? Now, get a load of mating. Unfortunately for this insect, the mayfly has a lifespan of only 1 day.
What was that?
The mayfly has a lifespan of only 1 day, living just long enough to meet, mate, have offspring, and die.
Did he say meet, mate, have offspring, and die?
I did.
Oh.
In fact, mayflies born at 7:30 this morning will die by the next dawn. But so much for the lowly mayfly. Let's move on to the newt.
We're gonna die. Mayday! Mayday!
I'm just sorry to die. No!
Somebody save us! Save me! Don't save her! Save me! What time is it? What time is it?
I don't wear a watch. I'm just a lonely mayfly. Oh, isn't this beautiful?
Oh my goodness, I'm thinking of having an asthma attack. Can mayflies have asthma?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Safari Jacket.
Maybe if I just put a paper bag over my head, I'll be fine.
So this is my sex life?
Do you have a paper bag?
One bang, a bambino, and boom, that's it.
Do you have a paper bag?
For the common mayfly, foreplay segues right to funeral.
Do you have a paper bag?
I don't have time to look for a paper bag. I'm gonna be dead very soon, all right?
Oh, come on, that wasn't a whole hour. Time is moving so fast. Shut up! This explains everything. We were born this morning, we hit puberty mid-afternoon, our biological clocks went fine, and here we are, hot to copulate.
For the one brief miserable time we get to do it.
Yeah.
Talk about a quickie.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Talk fast.
What makes you think it would be so brief?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I insult your vast sexual experience?
Are you more experienced than I am, Dr. Ruth? Luring me here to your pad?
Oh, I see. I see. Blame me.
Can I remind you we only get one shot at this?
So I can rule out having a good time. Is that it?
I'm just saying, there's not much time to hone one's erotic technique, okay? And I'm trying to sort out some very big entomological questions here rather quickly. Do you mind?
And I'm just the babe here, is that it? I'm just the piece of tail.
I'm not the one who suggested TV.
I'm not the one who wanted to watch Swamp Life. Oh, Swamp Life. That sounds interesting.
There's a frog up there.
Oh, I'm really scared. I'm terrified.
We're right down here! Come and get us!
Breeding, dying. So, is this the whole purpose of mayflies? To make more mayflies?
Does the world need more mayflies?
We're a mage, a food source for trout and salmon.
Oh, how nice for the salmon.
Do you want something more to eat?
I've lost a bit of my appetite, all right?
Oh, excuse me.
May? Really? sorry.
Nails!
Leaf.
Oh, thank you.
May, I didn't mean to snap at you.
Oh, you've been very nice. Under the circumstances.
May, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
We better stop apologizing. We're gonna be dead soon.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Horace, I had such plans. I had such wonderful plans. I was going to see Paris.
What's Paris?
I have no fucking idea.
Maybe we'll come back with caviar and find out. I just wanted to live till Tuesday.
What's a Tuesday? Oh, I'm scared, Horace. The sun's gonna be up soon. I'm so scared.
May, I know we hardly know each other and just met, but I'm gonna say it. I think you're swell, I think you're divine, from your buggy eyes, to the thick, raspy hair on your legs, to the intoxicating sense of your secretions. No, I say woof, and I say who cares if they're just a couple of small bugs in a very small pond. I say live, May. I say darn it, live!
But how?
I honestly don't know that.
You could fly to Paris.
We could fly to Paris.
Do we have time to fly to Paris?
Carpe diem.
What is Carpe Diem?
It means bon voyage.
And we're out of here!
Do you know you look fantastic on a widescreen? 70 millimeters.
Look, do you want to see a menu or what?
Let's negotiate here. What's the soup du jour today?
Soup of the day, you got a choice of Polish duck blood soup or cream of kidney.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kick me in a kidney.
You got it.
Any oyster crackers on your seabed?
Nope, all out.
How about your specials today? Spread out your options.
You got your deep fried gizzards,
Fabulous.
calf's brains and okra,
You are a temptress.
and pickled pig's feet.
Pig's feet. I love it. Put me down for a quadruped.
You say so.
Any sprouts to go on those feet?
Iceberg.
So be it.
Al.
Hey there, Marcus. What's up?
Jesus.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, man.
What's the matter? Sit down. Sit down.
I don't get it, Al. I don't understand it.
You want something? Want a drink? I'll call the waitress.
No. Don't even try. I don't know what's going on today, Al. It's really weird.
What? Like,
Since the moment I got up.
what is it? What's the story?
Well, just for an example, this morning I stopped in at a pharmacy to get some aspirin. This is a big drugstore, right?
Yeah.
So I go up to the counter and the guy says to me, "What can I do for you?" And I say, "Give me a bottle of aspirin." And the guy gives me this funny look and he says, "Oh, we don't have that, sir." And I say to him, "You're a drugstore. You don't even have aspirin?"
Do we have buffer?
"Yeah."
Advil?
"Yeah."
Extra strength Tylenol?
"Yeah."
But no aspirin?
"No."
Wow.
And that's the kind of thing that's been happening all day. It's like I go to a newsstand to buy the Daily News and the guy's never even heard of it.
Could have been a misunderstanding.
I asked every place. Nobody had the news. I had to read Vogue. Or this. I go into a deli at lunchtime to get a sandwich and the guy tells me they don't have any pastrami. How can you be a deli if you don't have any pastrami?
Was this a Korean deli?
This was a kosher from Jerusalem deli. Oh, we don't have that, sir, he says to me. Have some tongue.
Huh.
I just got into a cab, and the guy tells me he doesn't go to 56th Street. He has to take me to Newark instead.
Huh.
Looking at me like I'm some kind of alien or something.
Mark, settle down.
Oh, I don't go there, sir.
Settle down. Take a breath.
What is this?
You're in Philadelphia.
I'm in a what?
You're in Philadelphia. That's all.
No, but I'm in...
Yes, physically, you're in New York, but metaphysically, you're in Philadelphia.
I've never heard of this.
You see, inside of what we know as reality, there are these pockets, these black holes called Philadelphias. If you fall into one, you're up against exactly the kind of shit that's been happening to you all day.
Why?
Because in a Philadelphia, no matter what you ask for, you can't get it. You ask for something, they're not going to have it. You want to do something, it ain't going to get done. You want to go somewhere, you can't get there from here.
Good God, so this is really serious.
Just remember, Marcus, this is a condition named after the town that invented the cheese steak. Something that nobody in his right mind would willingly ask for.
And I thought I was just having a really bad day.
Sure, millions of people spend entire lifetimes inside of Philadelphia and never even knew it. Look at the city of Philadelphia itself, hopelessly trapped forever inside of Philadelphia. Do they know it?
So what should I do? Should I just kill myself now and get it over with?
You try to kill yourself in Philadelphia, you're only going to get hurt big.
So what should I do?
Best thing you can do is wait it out. Someday the great cosmic train will whisk you out of the city of brotherly love and off to someplace happier.
Pretty goddamn mellow today.
Yeah, well, everybody's got to be someplace.
Is your name Alan Chase?
It is indeed.
There was a phone call for you. Your boss?
Okay,
He says you're fired.
cool, thanks. So anyway, you have this problem.
Al, did she just say you're fired?
Yeah, I wonder what happened to those pig's feet.
But you loved your job.
Hey, no sweat.
How can you be so calm?
Easy. You're in Philadelphia. I woke up in Los Angeles, and life is beautiful. You know, Susie packed up and left me this morning.
Susie left you.
And frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a shit. I say go and God bless, and may your dating pool be Olympic sized.
But your job, the garment district is your life.
So, I'll turn it into a movie script and sell it to Netflix. Toss in some sex, add a little emotional blah blah blah, pitch it to Jack and Dusty. You got a buddy film with a garment background. Not relevant enough? We'll throw on the hole in the ozone, make it EC. EC? Environmentally correct. You heard about this hole in the ozone?
Sure.
Marcus, I love this concept. I embrace this ozone. Sure, some people are going to get hurt in the process. Meantime, everybody else will tan a little faster.
So this is a Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, everybody's got to be someplace.
Wow.
You want my advice? Enjoy your Philadelphia. Sit back and order yourself a beer and a burger and chill out for a while.
But I can't order anything. Life is great for you out there on your cosmic beach, but whatever I order, I'll get a cheesesteak or something.
No, there's a very simple rule of thumb in Philadelphia. Ask for the opposite.
What?
If you can't get what you ask for, ask for the opposite and you'll get what you want. You want the Daily News? Ask for the Times. You want pastrami? Ask for tongue.
Uh-huh.
Works great with women. What's more opposite than the opposite sex? So, would you like a bud?
Yeah, I sure
No.
could use a...
Stop. Do you want a bud?
No. I don't want a bun.
Good. There's the waitress. Order yourself a bud and a burger, but do not ask for a bud and a burger.
Waitress!
Don't call her. She won't come.
Oh,
You're in Philadelphia, so just figure, fuck her.
fucker?
You don't need that waitress.
Fuck that waitress.
And everything to do with her.
Hey, waitress! Fuck you!
Can I help you, sir?
That's how you get service in Philadelphia.
Can I help you?
No, thank you.
Okay, what do you have?
Excellent.
Got any orange juice?
Sorry, squeezer's broken.
Cup of milk.
Cow's dry.
Eggnog?
Just right now.
Cup of coffee.
Oh, we don't have that, sir.
Got any ale?
Nope.
Stout.
Nope.
Porter.
Just beer.
That's too bad. How about a Heineken?
Heineken? Try again.
Rolling Rocks.
Out of stock.
Schlitz.
Next.
Beck's.
Next.
Sapporo.
Tomorrow.
Lone Star.
Party hard.
Bud Light.
Just plain buds, all we got.
No, thanks.
Give me a bud. Anything to eat?
No.
Name it.
Pork chops.
Hamburger.
Medium.
Well done.
Baked potato.
Fries.
And some zucchini.
Slice of raw. Burn one.
Marcus, that was excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Are you sure you've never done this before?
You know, I've spent so much of my life asking for the wrong thing. Doing it on purpose comes easy.
I hear you.
You know, I could have saved myself a lot of trouble if I'd screwed up on purpose all those years ago. Maybe I was in Philadelphia and never even knew it.
You could have been in a Baltimore. They're practically the same.
Okay, here's your bud and one cheesesteak.
Hey, excuse me, wait a minute. What is that?
It's a cheesesteak.
No. I ordered cream of kidney and 2 pairs of feet.
Oh, we don't have that, sir.
I beg your pardon?
We don't have that, sir.
You son of a bitch! I'm in your Philadelphia!
I'm sorry, Al.
You brought me into your fucking Philadelphia!
I didn't know it was contagious.
God, please let me be in Philadelphia. Please let
Shouldn't
me
you
be in
just ask
Philadelphia.
for the opposite since you're in a Philadelphia?
Don't you tell me about life in a Philadelphia.
Well, maybe you're not really in a Philadelphia.
Don't you tell me about Philly, asshole.
But maybe you're not really in a Philadelphia.
Do you see the cheese on that steak? What more do I need for proof? The fucking Liberty Bell? Waitress, bring me a glass of water.
Water? We don't have that, sir.
We don't have water? What are we in, a sudden drought or something? Holy shit. I just lost my job. Susie just left me. I need to make some phone calls. Excuse me, what's your payphone?
Sorry, we don't have
Of course you don't have a payphone. Of course you don't. Oh shit, let me out of here.
You know, being in a Philadelphia, it's not that bad.
Could be worse. I've been in a Cleveland all week.
Cleveland? What's that like?
It's like death without the advantages.
Care to stand?
Don't mind if I do.
I hope you don't reveal your name.
Sharon.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Care to star?
Thanks.
Well, everybody's got to be someplace. So,
I'll do the utensils.
I'll do the plates.
Well, that's the wrong side.
Well, that's the wrong side.
We ought to know this church basement by now.
We ought to know this church basement by heart.
Utensil.
Plate.
Okay, so we put out the utensils.
And we got the plates.
The candles have to be lit.
And we got the St. Stanislaus Casca doilies. You know, Chicago Archdiocese could use a new hand mixer.
Yeah, these pots and pans have seen better days. Now that was a very nice funeral.
Wasn't that a beautiful funeral?
I wouldn't mind having that.
I wouldn't mind having that for my funeral.
But I'll tell you a song I do not want sung at my funeral. The theme from the Phantom of the Opera is not appropriate.
And is that all there is? Neither.
I'm traditional, Flo.
And I'm traditional too.
Whoop, there's the timer.
I'll check the jello molds.
I'll check the cake.
How we doing for time?
We got until the cemetery and back.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
Okay, so we did the potato salad,
The green salad.
the fruit salad, There's the apple slices,
The nut clusters.
the cheesecake,
The pound cake, crumb cake, angel food.
there's the krisheki,
The kolachki.
the crullers,
The jello.
and the prunes.
For 12 people.
I think it's enough.
There used to be potholders down here with St. Damon and the lepers.
Yeah, I don't know where things disappeared to. Plus we got the kielbasa.
We got the kielbasa.
There's the chicken with the Campbell's mushroom soup.
And we got the
The
pierogies.
pierogi, the galunki,
The kapusta.
the rolls, the buns, and the bread.
And the Polish glazed ham.
For 12 people?
I think it's enough.
Don't put that there, Flo. It's dirty.
Is it dirty?
Yeah, it's dirty. I'll do the powdered sugar.
I'll grind the nuts.
Now where's that powdered sugar?
Okay, where's the nuts?
Powdered sugar.
Nuts.
Powdered sugar.
Nuts.
Now, before the time comes to me, he says, Miss Pawelewski, would you do the funeral breakfast for Mary Nowicki's husband? I couldn't find nobody.
I say to him, Father, I've cooked so many meals in this church basement.
I'm happy.
I'm happy to. I might as well even live in this church basement.
I says to him, Mary will need some substance after the funeral.
Edna and me will throw something together.
Whoop the powdered sugar.
Whoop the nuts.
Oh, the things Mary has been through.
Oh, the tragedy in the Nowicki family. And you
Just
know,
terrible.
Barney didn't leave her nothing.
I always thought Bonnie was going to come to a bad end with all that drinking.
Run over by his own lawnmower.
Just terrible.
Just terrible.
I'm praying to St. Jude for Mary.
Patron saint of lost causes.
Jude will bring us something.
You remember what Jude did for me when I had piles?
He brought you that special ointment.
A miracle.
A miracle. Too bad we couldn't go to the cemetery.
For Mary's sake.
And St. Casimir's my favorite cemetery.
Just beautiful.
Just beautiful. And the way they take care of the graves there.
Graves are always like new.
And the bathrooms.
Spotless.
I just pre-ordered my casket from that place in Blue Island.
I got my casket. Did you get the blue one with the satin?
I got the pink with chiffon.
Just beautiful.
Just beautiful.
I bought some potato chips.
I bought taco chips.
Right. Potato chips. Taco chips. Potato chips.
Taco chips.
You think potato chips are appropriate for a funeral breakfast?
Maybe not for breakfast.
Not for breakfast.
Whoop, there's the timer.
You want to check the jello mold?
You want to check the cake?
You know, I was going to make Polish duck blood soup. But you know the problem with making duck blood soup no more?
There's no blood.
There's no blood.
My mom used to kill the ducks herself in the garage.
And you know it's not the killing.
It's when they urinate all over you.
Just terrible.
Just terrible.
Cake's done.
Jello's done.
And you know, it's the same thing with making Polish pickled pig's feet.
There's no feet.
There's no feet.
I told you, I lost those feet I bought in Blue Island.
Did you pray to St. Anthony?
I prayed to St. Anthony. 2 days later, I found the feet.
Were the feet in the icebox?
The feet were in the icebox all the time. With the whipped cream, should I do rosettes or squiggles?
I think rosettes.
Rosettes? Fine.
Or maybe rosettes in the middle?
Squiggles on the side.
Squiggles on the side.
You know, Father Tom told me a joke today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. What's it say on the bottom of Polish Coca-Cola bottles?
What's it say on the bottom of Polish Coca-Cola bottle?
On the bottom of Polish Coca-Cola bottles.
I give up.
Open other end! I mean.
Oh, sure.
He says to me, Miss Pavlovsky, I hope you're not offended. I said to him, Father, when you're Polish and my age, what can offend you?
When my Stosh tried burning a wasp down from the gutter of the garage, but burnt the garage down, now that was a Polish joke.
Well, I guess we got a minute.
Yep, I guess we're done until the funeral gets back. Now, I guess we're ready.
Flo, you always make the best apple slices. Where's a fork?
Well, Edna, you always make the best angel food. Where's the fork?
I'll just take a small one.
I'll just take a little piece. They'll never notice it's gone.
Flo,
How would you look at that? Just delicious.
Flo,
I don't know how you do it, Ed.
Flo! When I die, will you do my funeral breakfast?
Sure I will, Ed.
Will you make your apple slices?
Sure I will, Ed.
Will you make sure the choir don't sing that damn song?
Sure I will, Ed.
Thank you.
And if I go first too, will you do my funeral breakfast?
You know I will, Flo. I could make Polish duck blood soup.
Don't bother with the soup. Angel food's just fine. Edna, you know you got a dove over your head?
You know you got one too, Flo?
Yeah, well,
Open other end. Open other end. That's real good.
Good Lord. Is he
Dead.
Is he dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Oh.
Mr. Jeremy Thumpington Fines has been shot 3 times through the arm, probably in this very room, probably on this very carpet. Very nice carpet, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. I'm sorry, Inspector. Did you just say Jeremy's dead?
His ventricles have been completely ventilated, sir.
And to think, just a brief short while ago, Jerry was so alive. He was so terribly alive. Well, this certainly changes our dinner plans.
Well, I presume this was a shutting accident, Inspector?
A what?
A shutting accident?
Oh, a shooting accident. No, Rector, this was no mere shutting accident.
But you don't mean that it was. It was.
Murder.
Murder!
Yes, it was murder.
Murder! Murder!
Yes, and I believe it was somebody in this very room who murdered him.
In this room!
In this room?
I think there's quite enough of that. Was it you who killed him, Reverend Roger Penworthy Pilks, the rector of Twickenham?
I? How dare you insinuate such a thing? You might even say I love that man down in some squishy way.
Was it you who killed him, Miss Reverend Sarah Penworthy Pilks?
It was not I, for your information, Inspector Dexter.
You're quite a cool, as the Americans say. Cucumber? Or did you, the man's own wife, do it, Mona the baited boings?
Only 2 fuzz and fights.
Sorry.
No, I didn't kill him. I'm innocent. Yes, I wanted him dead sometimes. I planned to murder him every now and then, often on Tuesdays for some reason. I even bought a rare poison and a set of pinking shoes that might have seemed an accident, but no! I didn't kill him! I swear my order is holy!
Protesting a bit much, if you ask me. Well, one of you killed him, I'm going to find out who.
I suggest you question Mona. I suggest you question Sarah.
Vicar?
I suggest you question them too.
I've always envied you, Sarah. Your beauty, your coolness, your beautiful bottom, your thrilling long legs, your beautiful bottom. Did I say that already? Your Wedgwoods, your tea cozies, and my husband, and your husband. You slept with him, didn't you? Only once, and it wasn't very successful. I was speaking to Roger. You slept with Jerry, didn't you?
Only twice and it wasn't very successful.
Well, I slept with you twice, and I can believe that. And I slept with Jerry 3 times, and we were very, very successful.
Viper?
Amphibian.
Rector?
Yes, Inspector.
Mr. Jeremy Thumpington Barnes was quite sexually active, was he not?
Inspector, the man was insatiable. I once came in here and thought he was sleeping on the sofa. Turns out he was sleeping with the sofa. This liaison went on for months until he chucked the sofa for my green leather wing chair.
You're not suggesting that sofa might have shot him?
I suggest you question the sofa. Maybe then you'll find the truth.
The what?
The truth. You know, the facts.
The what?
The facts?
Oh, the facts. Yes, I demand to know the facts about what happened here tonight.
Who cares who killed Jerry? He's dead, isn't he? That's what matters, isn't it? That he's kicked the bucket, gone west, put out to sea, cashed in, popped off, pegged out, curled up his toes on this beautiful carpet during cocktails. Isn't that what's important? Well, I suppose not in the present circumstance.
Rector,
Yes, Inspector?
was there any tension in the room prior to Mr. Thumpington Barnes' death?
Tension? Is there tension, darling?
Tension?
Let me think backwards.
Well, isn't this a bloody boring party?
Stop it, Jerry, stop it! You're drunk! Damn you, Jerry! Damn you! So you're a cat!
There may have been a little tension in the room.
But I say, let's not quarrel, shall we? Hellish weather, isn't it?
I've never seen such snow.
I find it so comforting. Snow.
Bollocks!
Who needs a drinky? Whiskey soda, madam?
Love one, Roger Tartar. It's now 3 minutes to the hour. Dinner's ready when the clock strikes 7.
Huzzah!
I do hope you made the cheese things. I do adore the cheese things.
The cheese things are quite scrumptious, are they not?
Bollocks!
We found this wonderful new restaurant, by the by, Antarctican cuisine.
Antarctican!
Yes, roasted penguin. Tastes a lot like none, actually.
Oh, penguin, like none.
We ate and then there were none.
Bollocks!
Have we all seen Prime Suspect 15? It's not nearly as good as 12.
Bollocks! My God! We're not going to sit about and make believe small talk no evening, are we? Talking about the weather in the restaurants and what we see on the fucking telly. Might as well and critique the shape and consistency of human turds as we talk about what's good on the fucking telly.
Boiled sport, sad sack, gloomy boots, party pooper!
You know we're all going to croak someday.
It was almost as if he'd had a premonition.
I'm going to be a corpse on this very carpet in a moment. Beautiful carpet, by the way. And I'm supposed to discuss the bloody cheese things.
Stop it, Jerry, stop it. I hate when you get morbid like this.
My God! Does none of us read? Does none of us think?
You know I
Does none of us have anything of substance to say at all?
Well, I don't much believe much in God much anymore.
Roger.
Just making conversation, darling.
None of us are living a life worth living. We're pathetic, toothy, boring creatures with ridiculous accents.
Toothy? Accents? What accents?
We're a lot of rotting corpses, is what we are. Isn't that the terrible, horrible, awful truth?
Stop it, Jerry, stop it. You're drunk. Oh. Damn you, Jerry, damn you. So you're a cat.
Just then, the clock started to strike. The lights went out.
God, what's happened to the lights?
And then, when the clock struck 7, three gunshots. Bang, bang, bang! Probably from a Webley 45. Just a guess. And then, somebody screamed. I think it might have been me. Ah! Yes, it was me! And then, when the lights came back up, there he was, lying missionary position on my carpet. He had an affair with that carpet, so at first I thought they were copulating. And to think, such a brief short while ago, Jerry was so alive. He was so terribly, terribly alive. I'm sorry, did I say that already?
If what you say is true, Miss Penworthy-Phillips, then the murder weapon is still in this room. Indeed, the fatal pistol is still in someone's pocket. It's not as if any of you lacked motive. Why, even the furniture wanted him dead.
But we didn't want him dead. We loved Jerry. He was so charming, so fun, so priapic. So priapic. What's priapic? So priapic.
Well, I'm going to have the truth. Excuse me, the truck.
Inspector,
Rector,
I have a confession to make.
sort of your job, isn't it?
No, I mean I have a confession to make to you.
What sort of confession?
Well, I don't much believe much in God much anymore.
Is that your confession?
No, that's not my confession.
Sorry.
Well, now that I'm confessing things, I might as well say that I don't like the cheese things!
You don't like the cheese things.
Oh, I can say that now! I know I always said they were scrumptious, but the truth of it is, I was lying.
Oh, I always suspected that you didn't like the cheese things. I've always adored the cheese things.
Must we discuss the bloody cheese things?
That's exactly what Jeremy said before he was riddled with hot lead.
In any case, Inspector, you can take me away. For it was I who ventilated Jeremy's ventricles. I ended his life with this starting pistol, which I stole from my public school when I was 12. Very hard to say this as a disbelieving Christian, because now I'll be hanged and go into eternal, empty, void nothingness forever and ever. Rather like a paradise, a nice place I always pictured. Rather like Brighton, but without the tourists. Anyway, I love Jerry in some squishy way. And I couldn't stand it when he threw me over for the sofa. Especially since I so badly desired that sofa myself.
Thank you, Rector.
It's so nice and fluffy. I even folded on it for the occasion when Sarah was around.
Thank you, Rector.
But then when I found Jeremy had my green leather wing chair, it was too much. My God, he had a passion for things.
Certainly left his mark on them, didn't he?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Very well, sir. Now, if you follow me to the yard.
The yard. What's up with the yard?
Scotland Yard.
Oh, Scotland Yard. Yes.
Just one moment, Inspector. As a partially disbelieving Christian, I cannot allow for this to happen. For it was not only Roger with the starting pistol who killed Jerry, but it was I with the Webley
45. You see, I'm ready to meet my maker, if there really is one. My true punishment is to have killed the only man I ever loved.
The only man? Really, darling?
Let me finish! The only man I ever loved in a hammock. I shall miss that hammock. In any case, Inspector, you may take us away now.
Stop, Inspector! It was not only Sarah with the Webley and Roger with the starting pistol. It was I, with this .505 telescopic elephant hunting rifle. I shot him in conspiracy with the sofa, who hid my weapon perfectly. I don't need to tell you why I killed him. It was the sardine sandwiches he had for breakfast. Now how I shall miss his oily little fishies.
I shall miss his happy hedonistic laughter.
I shall miss tickling his testicles while he sang the Oxford Trojan song.
You all miss him, but you shot him, didn't you?
Truthfully, it was the sofa's idea. I don't pie.
I say, chaps, is dinner on yet?
Jerry!
Jerry?
Jerry?
I'm sorry, but was I copulating with the rug again? Oh dear. Oh, I say I've seen some been shot.
Yes, Jerry, I'm afraid there's been a bit of a shutting accident.
A what?
A shutting accident?
Oh, a shutting accident. Well, the bullet seemed to have eventually not violated my ventricles. Who are you?
Every next of the odds, sir.
I say, haven't we slept together?
That'll be 2 years ago last April, sir.
Yes, the butterscotch pudding.
Quite right, sir. I cherish the memory.
Aren't you sweet?
But if you're not dead, sir, then I have to say my purpose in life is quite evaporated. I've been rendered redundant. I'm having existential doubts, you see. Whatever shall I do with my dwindling empty days?
You might try gardening and getting in touch with the earth.
An excellent idea, sir. I shall take up the spade.
In any case, chaps, I apologize for being so utterly beastly before the shutting accident. All I had morbid rocks about death, corpses. But you see, some weeks ago I had this dramatical personal revelation. Because when my doctor told me, when my doctor told me I had this, I had this ingrown toenail.
No.
No!
I'd quite given up on life, you see. The bally thing, maybe some damned bitter and nihilistic.
You never told me about your toenail, Jerry.
I wanted to spare you, darling. You see, the thing is, as I was lying there, ventilated carpet, I actually crossed over to the other side, and I saw God, you see?
You saw God.
In paradise. Quite wrong, isn't it?
So there is a God.
Nice chat. We had a wonderful chat about Prime Suspect 15.
Does God like Prime Suspect 15?
God preferred 11.
My theological doubts have dissipated.
God also suggested I start appreciating things and stop copulating with them.
What was paradise like?
Nice place. Rather like Brighton without the tourists. In any case, I lost all my bitterness and realized that this world is really quite nice. Really. And then I woke up and I loved it all. I loved the snow, so comforting, and I even loved the cheese things.
Roger says he doesn't like the cheese things.
God told me he adores the cheese things.
God adores the cheese things.
Even the cheese things are part of God.
And I shall love the cheese things with all my heart.
Mostly I realize now how much I love you all. Well, have loved you all in quite a variety of ways. I mean, the hammock was brilliant.
Dear darling Jerry.
You're so alive again. You're so terribly, terribly alive.
Looks like we've got the truth now, don't we, Rector?
Indeed we do, Inspector. And God bless us, everyone.
Anyone for sex?
Cheers!